Fast Ninja family. I'm trying to keep it quiet so I don't get kicked out of Walmart for recording. But we're gonna do a bass special today. We're gonna get baits from Walmart, and that's what we're gonna strictly use. Let's see what we're gonna get. Get her done. All right, guys, I added a couple of baits because I do want to fish with the topwater early this morning. I got the old chopper. I do want to fish with the chatterbait. I'm gonna put a little fluke on that. I can also fish with a fluke. This is what I got today: a little curly tail worm, 10-inch, and some more flukes. That's what I'm gonna be fishing with today. All this I actually did purchase from Walmart. I just purchased it 2 different times, but we'll see how we do with this. Actually, back when I was in school, having a fanny pack, you were like a nerd, but now as fishermen, they're actually good to have. So I'm gonna be putting all that in the fanny pack. We're gonna head to the pond where I caught my PB last week, a 5-pound, 9-ounce bass, and we'll see what we can do. I actually caught it on the whopper plopper. Well, it's a chopper, but that's what I caught it on. It's supposed to be a record heat today, over 100 degrees here in St. Augustine, Florida. So I want to try to get a topwater early, then we'll switch over to the plastics. Let's see how we do. Get her done. All right, guys, we're going to start off with a little topwater chopper. It's about 7 a.m. before it gets smoldering hot. Like I said, we're supposed to set a record here in Florida on how hot it's supposed to get. And if you remember, last year it was really hot. So we're going to set a record this morning. Or today. When I caught the 5-pounder last week, I was reeling this thing fast. So that's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna make cast, reel it up fast. See if we can get something doing that. I had to clear some space on my phone. I'm just starting out. I'm not that big on YouTube yet, so I don't have GoPros and none of that stuff. Just using my iPhone. All right, guys, I switched over to a curly tail worm, a 10-inch. It's a June bug color with a 3/4 weight. And I'm not gonna fish it like a traditional twitch. I'm just gonna reel it in real slow and see how we do. Oh my gosh, I can't even. Geez, I can't even feel that. I'm so used to fishing with stuff that's heavy. So I'm just gonna reel this straight in. It's hard to fish the banks because the water's so low. You can't even get out to it. I went over to the smaller pond. It's not as deep. I kind of just want to see how they're biting. This is how I did it the other day when I caught that 5-pounder. I just trying to see how they're biting. I just spooked two nice, decent sized bass right here by me. Rule number one, don't do that. Don't walk right on the bank. All right, I kind of see how they were. I used a worm, I used a chatterbait. I kind of see that they're wanting some action on the bait, so I went ahead and just put a super fluke on, because it gives that action that even when it's hot. All right, let's see if I can do anything with this fluke. And I got it on a 3/0 hook that's like a weighted hook. It really makes it sink the way that I want it to, not like putting a sinker on it. It looks decent in the water. Got him. Oh, he's pulling drag, guys. He's pulling drag. Oh, he's about to jump. He's about to jump. Come on. Stay pinned. I don't know what this is. Oh, I hope it's not a turtle. No, it's a fish, I think. I'm just fighting him. Yep, it's a big. Oh, it's a big one. Oh, come on. Come on. Come on, Betty. On a super fluke. There we go. It's 2 weekends in a row in a different pond this time. Zero it out. $5.14. $5.14, so it beats the one I caught last week. $5.14. Last week I caught a 5.9 on a topwater whopper plopper, and this week I caught a 5.14 on a super fluke. That is like a 50-pound carp. I don't know if you guys can see that. That is huge. Alright guys, we changed ponds. It is so dirty. People just throw their trash everywhere. The water is so low from the drought. I have no clue what kind of hole that is, but we're going to try to see if we can. Just got done catching a 5-pounder, almost a 6-pounder at the other pond. We're going to try to see if we can catch some at this one. I haven't been here in a month or so. Last year I used to do really good with the super fluke here. So we'll see. I never even knew there was fish in this until one time I just got desperate because I couldn't find some other fishing places in St. Augustine. So I came here and was using what was I using? I was using a lipless crankbait, which I don't even use that much. Even though it's a good bait, I just don't use it. And I caught something right away on the lipless, like on the second cast. It's like, oh, there's fish in here. Never even knew it. And this is a place where they don't have any no fishing signs. So now again, it's supposed to reach record temperatures today here in Florida. So I'm trying to do some little early morning fishing. It's not so early anymore. It's going on 9 o'clock. I've pretty much done good with the super fluke here, whopper plopper here, worms. That's pretty much what I've used here, and I've done pretty good. I'm just trying to catch some more bass to give you guys a decent episode. Oh! Just had a hit. Had my drag all messed up from when I caught that big one. I just heard one jump, but I don't know where I heard him at. Got him. He's a little dinky guy. So I went from a 5-pounder to a little ounce. He really messed up my drag too. I gotta fix that. From 5-pounder to that, but I'll take it. And that 5-pounder kind of messed up my pole, so I gotta refix my drag. It is crazy. The moment I came over to the spot where I used to catch them, they're here, so it's weird. I don't know if there's just like a little hole here or what. Well, apparently there must be. Starting to heat up. I don't know how much more I'm gonna be able to take it. Probably another hour or so. Not even an hour, 30 minutes. There is a couple other spots I'd like to try though. So got them. There's something about this spot over here. They're little, but perfect hook set. Oh, he's bleeding a little. Let me get him back in. He's a little dinky one. That's 2 in the area where I used to catch them. And I'm still using that same fluke. I probably need to take it off. It's like beat up. I'm kind of using it till the wheels fall off. Which it's probably like right now. I mean, it still looks okay. We'll keep using it. Must be like a little hole over here or something. I've actually gotten 3 bites over here. At least there's a breeze out. But y'all, it's hot. Look at this big old carp, man. It's huge. I'll fish here for probably another 10 minutes and then move to one other spot. I need some more. There's a bass that keeps hitting over here. I can't see where he's jumping. Try to throw her this way. Oh, there he is. Oh, that's really. Well, that's the bass I caught. That's my fluke up over a dirty grocery bag. Because people like to throw their trash in here. It's not like it was last year. That's for sure. This drought doesn't help. Water's so low, man. Oh man, a bass is chasing it. I don't really have a lot of area to move this thing. I went ahead and put on a worm because the way that the water is, I can't do the reaction that I want on the super fluke. So I'm just gonna try to use a worm, a little curly tail worm, just give it some jerks and reel it in, see if I can get something that way. It's a decent bass right here. He's running away. See if I can get him on this worm. Nope, he's seen me. And once he sees you, that's it. I'm gonna try to throw a little bit past him. I just want to see if the, oh my God, is that a bass? That's a big one if that's a bass. Got him. Oh, he got off. All right, there's another big one. I don't know if, no, there's two of them. So I don't know if this is the same ones or. Man, they seen me. Where are they at? I see some bass right there. Oh, whoa. Dang it, he chased it and he stopped. This is a good way to kind of find out how they want to hit this worm. Got him. Stay pinned. Oh. Come here, get off. Little one, about a pound. Caught him on the curly worm. These gnats out here are crazy. Like I said, it's like 101 degrees today in St. Augustine, and that's not the heat index. That's the real temperature. So it's the hardest thing about Fishing when it's so hot, you sweat, and the gnats are nuts. Got him. Oh, he got off. Dang it, I think he just had the tail. That is the only downfall about fishing with the 10-inch worm, is a lot of times they get the tail. Wind's blowing too. I don't have any weight, so using that on a bait caster is a lot of fun. When there's wind, you're trying to finesse with a bait caster. Got him. Is that a turtle? No, it's, oh my gosh, it was a big bass. And ever since that 5-pounder, I can't get my drag set. Oh my gosh, that's 2 big ones that I have missed. 2 big ones I have missed. Dang it. And I don't like fishing on this incline. I mean, I'm not complaining. Dang it. That was a big one. That's 2 big ones I've missed. I thought it was a turtle at first. I should have just worked him. Dang, he was a big one.